Well, how you going, fellow Star Wars fans and collectors, and welcome back to another Star Wars vehicle review. And today we're going to have a look at the new 2011 Vintage Collection Y-Wing Fighter from Hasbro. Now this is in the box of the old Kenner style, vintage style. So I'll give you a closer look at the box itself. Very cool displayed picture on the front of it, and as you can see, it comes with some of the new vintage figures in this line. So basically this is a repaint of the 30th anniversary Y-Wing Fighter. There's a few changes to it, which I'll go through in a sec, but overall it's pretty much the same vehicle with some little improvements. So, closer look here. Now I would have to say the Y-Wing Fighter, as growing up as a kid following Star Wars, was probably one of my favourites. So if you would like to comment down below and let me know what favourite fighter in the Star Wars saga was yours, and let me know, that'd be great. But for me, the Y-Wing Fighter was one of my favourites. I suppose a lot of people in the time would have had the X-Wing, but for some reason the Y-Wing Fighter stood out for me. I can remember having a little a die-cast Y-Wing as a kid, but obviously over the years that was lost. Alright, I'll go through some of the new features with the Y-Wing Fighter, and as you can see here, it comes with a socket. Now you can actually insert a droid of your liking into there. Right here I've got the Battle over Endor pack, Astromech, and he fits in there nicely. If I can, it just slides in like so. Now I guess they may, an improvement on this socket, they could have done what they've done with the Clone Wars Y-Wing, where you actually got a little flip up bit and the droid would insert and it clips over it, just to get rid of these gaps here, which you can see. But apart from that, it's still alright, and I like the idea that you can actually put your own Astromech in there. Okay, the next new feature to the Y-Wing Fighter is that they've improved the cockpit. It's a bit hard trying to get that open one-handed, but as you can see there, they've detailed the cockpit a lot more, and they've also given the pilot and control sticks. So in the previous Y-Wing it didn't have control sticks. So another new feature for the Y-Wing, it has a targeting computer, which you can just see right there. Now you just get your fingers in there and you can actually pull that out, and then that'll flip down. So I haven't really tried with a figure inside there yet, so I should really do that. But that's still a good feature for the Y-Wing. So you just flip that back up and you can push it back like so. So I'll give a look at it from afar. Now I will show you some pictures on here. So it's got the releasing bomb like the previous one. It's got the landing gear. The only difference with the landing gear now, the previous Y-Wing, the button would control the whole 3 landing gears, but now it just controls the back part, and you've got to do the front landing gear manually. And you also can detach the rear engine like so. Like on the previous Y-Wing, you've got the button here, which will release the bomb, which you can see underneath. So that will release. And there it is. I'll just show you. There's the lever or button for the Y-Wing's landing gear. So you just would push it back, and they'll retract the landing gear, push it forward, and release it. So we'll just show you there. And like I said, that the front landing gear, you have to do that manually. I as a kid thought the Y-Wing fighter was actually a two-seater fighter, but obviously through the books and that, it was a single-seater one. But as you can see, it's got the rotating turret on top, so that's actually why I thought it was a two-seater. I thought the back driver would have operated the gun itself, but that also rotates 360 degrees and can go up and down. So that's basically it for the Y-Wing fighter. Like I said, it's not too much difference from the previous ones, just the colour difference. And now I'll compare it with the 30th anniversary one. Now hopefully the new Y-Wing won't have the same problem as the 30th anniversary fighter with the rear landing gear. On my Y-Wing, and I know from other people's Y-Wings, the rear landing gear after a while start to sag, so it doesn't actually hold the back end up from the Y-Wing. Now when I first got this fighter, it was fine, but then just after a while sitting there, the landing gear would eventually sag down. So basically I've got to put something underneath the rear of the Y-Wing to hold it up. So hopefully the new Y-Wing won't suffer the same problem. But overall, I would have to say this Y-Wing is pretty awesome. So I highly recommend picking this up if you get it, if you come across it. I ended up getting two of these new vintage ones, which I'm going to leave boxed, and this one will be left out displayed. So there's a picture of them compared side by side. This being the 30th anniversary, and this the new vintage collection. Now all I need to now is hopefully be able to get hold of the vintage B-Wing. So hopefully that'll come out in Australia. So just trying to get some different angles for you so you can have a good look at it. Kind of reminds me of a Cold War era fighter, like just the way. I'm not sure if it's the same with you guys, but it just does. Now the bit of the moulding is a bit different to the 30th anniversary. There's like slight little differences, like for instance here. And I'll compare it with the 30th anniversary. See how there's just a bit difference there, and same with the engines. Just slight little differences in Alright guys, like always, thanks for watching. Please rate and comment. And like I said earlier, please let me know what your favourite fighter was during the Star Wars saga. Not the prequels. I want the ones like Star Wars, New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back. It was not too many fighters, but you know what I mean. Y-Wing was mine. Alright guys, this is 005501. I'd like to thank you for watching. Until next time, may the Force be with you.